we have ourselves a start to another day. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So here we go. Well, with the recent heat that we have had, a lot of the snow has started melting. I don't know if it's going to stay around or not, or if it's, kind of going to go away. But if it does stay warm, it might give a guy a chance to pick up them leaves and do a few things that, well, he's been putting off or didn't get a chance to do because of the situation at the end of the month. Which, of course, would be pretty sweet because, well, one of these days, winter is going to come and it is going to stay. And, well, then it's going to be here until, well, like March or April of 2017. Well, today I want to take the Silverado out to the dump, unload that trailer, so then she's good to go. I need to do a Goodwill run and get things cleaned up on that end of things. And then I think I have a few pieces of tin to take out, whether it's a bicycle frame or a lamp. And then, well, that's going to be pretty much it. There'll be cleanup, and, well, that'll be her. Like I said, a little bit of a later start to the day, but it's a start nonetheless. I woke up early this morning trying to get things going early, but it wasn't the right timing, I suppose. And then, well, pretty much here we are now. So I'll probably have a little bit of dash cam footage of the road out to the dump, providing the SJ6000 works. And then we'll be good to go. So next time you see us, we will have a, well, pretty much empty trailer. Well, hello YouTube. Well, got all the goodies unloaded from the trailer. All the, well, household stuff. They didn't refuse any of it this time, which is most definitely a bonus. A lot of it was bagged and broke down in terms of like the fans and stuff, but it was all good to go. Just finished unloading the, well, cardboard and all that, so that's all empty as well. Well, the dump's pretty muddy, just as I figured it would be. I'll have to probably wash the trailer once this is all over and done with. I am guessing that this is probably the last dump run that I'll have to do for this kind of thing, but there'll be a goodwill run or so, and then it'll be good to go. Here we are. Well, as you've seen, I did the dump run. I'm going to try to use the footage between the vlogs and the Maxwell's World video, so those that don't watch the Maxwell's World video can see it in the vlogs, and well, vice versa. So went over and loaded up the Goodwill stuff. There's a dresser and computer stand, some boxes, sorted bags of odds and ends stuff that I don't need here, but it's too good to go, you know, in the landfill by far. There's a dresser here that I believe is from the 70s. It says J-70-12-49 B11 chiffonier. So either it's from the 12th month of 49 or it's from, well, the 12th month of 70s. I guess either way, it was a well-made dresser. You can tell by the construction with the dovetails and the lack of particle board. So you know it's fairly old. If I had a use for a dresser, whether it was in the shop or so, I would have kept it. But you know, it's got to go, right? Of course, there's some other goodies in there that, again, I don't need, but we'll pass them on to somebody else, and hopefully, hopefully they can make do with them or make use out of them. It's kind of weird how, you know, you put it off, and it's been, what's it been, 2 weeks and a bit now since the day happened. And maybe it's the fact that you're still coping with everything going on the way they went on, that you don't want to quickly get it all done at once. But maybe at the same time you're thinking, if you can make it drag on as long as you possibly can, then that means, you know, the apartment is still there, so therefore Dad is still there too. But realistically, Dad's not there, right? The apartment is just an empty space, and you got to get the stuff out, because, well, the landlord is going to want you to pay another month's rent here in another week and a bit. So this here is the last load, I believe, of Goodwill stuff. Earlier today was the last load of garbage. There's an air conditioner over there, and a nice toolbox over there, and a couple other odds and ends. Nothing major by far. And then, well, pretty much just the cleaning, and it's good to go. So of course, gonna go in and get together a couple of things, and then probably head her on over. I gotta take down some blinds, a can crushing machine, and some other hooks and stuff that he had up. So I'll have to decide if I want to take my mud over there and fill some of them holes. You know, like I said earlier, they're not big holes, they're just nail holes. Or if I want to ride the way it is, because, well, the apartment wasn't mint when my mom moved in, and it sure wasn't mint either when Dad moved in there either. So it is what it is, and around we go. So we'll probably catch you all later. Here we are, a little bit of early evening update. Well, pretty much came on home, got out of my muddy clothes, which was most definite a plus. Got all cleaned up and such, got all the dump grease off me. Decided to relax for a bit. Ended up having a little bit of a nap. Again, you know, recharge everything up, and then, well, time to go again. However, ran into a bit of a snag. However, my backup pair of pants is having a slight wardrobe malfunction. So I'm not sure what the difference is between the pair that I bought, or the pair that I'm wearing, or worn, that got muddy, and the pair that I have as a backup. But they were the same. However, they're not the same for some odd reason. So currently doing up some laundry on the fly so I can get pants to, well, head on out. I would like to do a Goodwill run tonight, and then possibility of going back over to the apartment, taking down the blinds and all that good stuff. So really, then all there has to be done is a push for cleaning come, you know, next week, right? But sometimes your best laid plans get, well, you know, messed up, and it is what it is. I guess, you know, sometimes things work against you, and no matter how much you try to remedy the situation, it never seems to go the way you need it to go. And you try, but it's just going to be there. So I don't know other options to do, but we will cross that one if they become a further headache. So pretty much, guys, currently just making some supper while laundry gets done. Gonna have supper, then probably head on out. So no point in sitting here waiting for laundry to get done and then ended up eating at a later time after we've gone out and done the apartment. So we'll get things like that all squared away, one step at a time. Before you know it, it'll be ready for, well, the walkthrough, right? So gonna go inside and join supper, and we'll probably see y'all later. Little bit of an end to another day. Well, ended up doing a dump run, which was definitely a plus. Did a Goodwill run, just got back from that a few minutes ago. I didn't end up going back over to the apartment this evening. There's always, you know, one more day for the weekend and get her done. Like I said earlier, I need to undo some screws and to do the final wash on the walls and that. I am pretty sure the landlord's probably going to keep, you know, a better chunk of the damage anyway, so there's no point in overstraining and professionally steam cleaning the carpet, because given the state of the apartment and the state of their buildings, they're slowly one by one renovating that whole building. So that suite there, because it's empty now and everyone around it's been done, they'll probably end up doing it, you know, completely rebuilding it, re-renovating it before they rent on out. So I imagine it has to be presentable. All the stuff has to be out of it, but in terms of a spick and span, spotless clean, they're just going to rip it all out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess it'll be what it is. You know, I can't afford to have the carpets professionally steam cleaned, so if they insist on that, then I'll just tell them to take it off the damage, and they can either get their guy to do it or rip the carpet out and throw it away, which they're probably going to do anyway, or deduct it, you know, either way off their amount. So pretty much, guys, gonna fire up the computer, watch my 8 o'clock YouTube shows, and before you know it, it'll be time to shut her on down. So, around we roll, and as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.